PM Show nationwide, coast to coast, CRN Digital Talk Radio. I'm Michael Horn. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the great Fred Dreyer.
Thank you so much, Mike. And here we go. These are statistics that have been provided by the Los Angeles Times. Now, I know a lot of people have probably heard a lot of things about the state of California, and but we just want to go over a couple of things because they tie in nationally. So here we go. This is a report from the Los Angeles Times on exactly what the impact of illegal immigration is in this state. That's just what the impact of just that one element is. Okay?
Just illegal immigration.
That's right. So there's 10.2 million people in Los Angeles County.
Okay.
40% of all those workers in LA County are working for cash and not paying taxes.
So that means you're getting paid by cash, not paying taxes. So you got 40% of 10.2 million people not putting money into Obama, who wants you to pay your fair share. They're not paying their fair share, are they?
That's exactly correct. Well, not only that,
but they're illegal, so they don't have to.
But here's the other thing. Once we go through all of these, there's only 10 of them.
Okay.
And once you go through them, you'll realize that this isn't about, we've got to correct the problem by making them legal. You got to create the problem by stopping it.
Right.
Okay. So now these people are here because they're predominantly illegal aliens working without a green card. Okay. Now, 95% of all the warrants for murder in Los Angeles are for illegal aliens.
95% of 95% of all warrants for murder are illegal aliens. Why is this not mainstream media news?
Well, we're doing our bit here. Okay. 75% of the people on the most wanted list in Los Angeles are illegal aliens.
Wow.
Now, when you get on the most wanted list, you're very naughty. Okay, they want you. Now, over 2/3 of all the births in Los Angeles County are to illegal alien Mexicans on Medicare or Medi-Cal, whose births were paid for by you, these great listeners, and the people here, the taxpayers of California. So you can see how this thing is all mounting up. Now nearly 35% of all the inmates in California detention centers are Mexican nationals here illegally. 35% of all of the inmates in the California detention centers are Mexican nationals here illegally. Over 300,000 illegal aliens in Los Angeles County are living in garages. Now, I checked my garage this morning. Yeah. I checked my garage.
Nobody in your garage?
So far, when I get home, I hope that I don't see any rappers, but so far there's nobody living in my garage. Now, the FBI reports half of all gang members in Los Angeles are mostly likely illegal aliens from south of the border. That could be anybody, from south of the border, from Mexico all the way to, Central America. South
what do they mean by most likely? Don't they know?
Well, that's a good question, certainly, but I think that's because they're not just from Mexico itself.
Okay, this came from the Times.
This is the Los Angeles Times stats.
Wow. This
is the stats here. Now, nearly 60% of all occupants of HUD, that's the government housing.
Right.
60% of all the housing properties are illegal aliens.
60%, okay.
60% of all occupants of HUD properties are illegal. 21 radio stations here in Los Angeles are speaking Spanish.
Now that I do believe.
Well, you know
we
that.
Know that. We've been on radio for a while.
You already know that.
A lot of them. They used to actually weigh the ratings in favor of foreign language or especially Hispanic-speaking people. I don't believe they're doing that anymore, so the Hispanic stations are not way up high.
Yeah.
Are we on fire, or are you actually smoking here in studio?
Yeah.
Oh, you better be careful, man. People are going to go nuts in the studio.
Well, they this is America.
I'll pass out in a second.
This is our little area here.
Boy, I'll tell you, I don't know if I can handle that. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, Mike, you want to open the window, Mike?
Let me move to the back of the plane.
Open the window, Mike.
No smoking signs are on.
You just keep away from the hay pile. That thing could go up. We can go down.
I thought you were chewing on that thing. No wonder I'm choking. Okay, go ahead.
All right. In LA County, 5.1 million people speak English. 3.9 speak Spanish.
So in LA County, 5.1, almost, it's getting close to equal. 3.9 speaking Spanish as their number one language. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay.
Now, like I said, all 10 of the above statements are from the Los Angeles Times.
Wow.
And as you know, they do their
Unbelievable.
best to tell you that 2 and 2 is 5. You know.
Okay, so one question to you before you continue. Just a quick question. You're saying that all these people are arrested and all this stuff, they could be on warrants and all this stuff. You're not talking about the illegal immigrants that are law-abiding that are still not paying taxes, correct? Because there'd be more, right, that are still not paying their fair share of taxes because they're illegal.
Well, this is what they know.
Okay.
This is what they
All right,
know.
all right.
Okay. Now, less than 2% of illegal aliens are picking our crops, but 29% are on welfare.
Now, how do you get on welfare if you're not paying taxes?
Exactly.
That's what I'd like to ask.
Fake cards.
Right.
They got the criminality that's associated, the infrastructure that's associated with allowing people to walk up, and get on welfare is unbelievable. Now 70% of the United States annual population growth and over 90% of California, Florida, and New York result from immigration.
Wow.
90%.
70%.
Of California.
90%
Florida,
of California is from illegal immigration.
That's right. And now 29% of the inmates in federal prisons are illegal aliens.
And you said 35% in California
Yes.
were illegal.
29% of inmates. I mean, you can go each step here and just have a complete conversation on what the dollar amount, the dollar figure is here for what all this costs American taxpayers. And it's just a growing. This is just. It doesn't quantify here exactly how current, what the numbers are. They're not going down. None of this is going down.
None of it's going down.
None of
It's
it's going
up.
down. It's all going up. And so basically what we're looking at here is that California, which used to be the greatest, when I was in high school, when I was in junior college, we had the best California had the best junior college systems. California was the top 2 or 3 in education across the country.
It was up in the top, yeah.
And
now I think we're pretty low. We're in the maybe 50th or under the bottom.
I think we're 52nd. I think we're behind Puerto Rico and
how many states did President Obama say we had? Was it
52.
52 states?
52, 57, yeah, what the hell it was.
He added a couple before.
Yeah, that's all right, but that's okay. He's allowed to do that.
Guatemala.
We
is
know
now
what the
a
meaning.
state.
We know he was his meaning was
The Fiji
well
Islands are now
intended.
part of that.
The Fiji Islands. But Samoa.
That's
We're going to,
that's 53.
I think we're behind Samoa.
It's true.
But so there's other factors and there's other elements that are at play for the reasoning behind this, and it has a lot to do with apathy. They say that 40% of all registered voters in the last election 3 years ago did not vote.
Wow.
People who were registered to vote, 40% of them said, "I ain't gonna do it. I got stuff to do," And so, but that's California. Now, we have fun because when we get back, we're going to be able to get into a couple of things and spend some time with you talking about some other truths that involve George Bush, what happened with the funds, Barack Obama, and all of these other elements. So please join us. Don't go away.
Fred Dreyer Show on CRN continues.